Look at that Coke bottle. Jeez, that soda could last you all day long.
It could, yes.
So, Corey,
Yeah.
show us some interesting things.
Yes, this is funny where I got the Coca-Cola stuff from. We had a teacher, one of my teachers from Harrison High School, came in and she's liquidating some things at the house. And so this really interesting clock piece that lights up behind the Coca-Cola, this actual full glass bottle.
Wow.
The little cap lid is actually sitting behind. I've got to stick it in some warm water so it'll clip on correctly. It's gotten enough
Oh,
age that
look
I
at
don't want to
that.
crack it, but it's a plastic, and if you warm it up, it should fit right on there. But that piece, also a really nice little sailor Coca-Cola mirror
Nice.
picture that came in. I processed through a bunch of like stuff already. There was like little bottles that were like cast iron, but they were a pencil sharpener,
Ah,
and like decks of cards, and some of the stuff was not your more recent, like the polar bears. This was like old, like Flapper Girl type,
oh my.
so vintage kind of decks of cards. But let's look at the rest of the Coca-Cola stuff. I was going to show you something over here, but I want to show you the rest of it. They also brought in, and we
Ooh,
might have already
oh,
talked about
look at
this, but they
that.
brought in a bunch of Lafayette, Indiana-based bottles. Like this is, see on the bottom here, says Tell City, Indiana.
Wow.
And there's just different places from all over the nation here. But if you can flip around to the backside here, check this out. The boxes that are holding them are from Frankfort, Indiana.
Oh my.
They're actually cases.
I
So
also noticed this ET lunchbox.
yes, that
Cool.
I just priced that and got it ready to go out. There was another piece that I stuck around here somewhere that was a Coca-Cola salesman book telling
Oh,
you how to close a deal on
oh
sales.
my.
That was neat. So anyway, so that was one grouping that came from somebody. The other grouping that came in was different GI Joes, Mark's playset guys, oh, the Native American chief, the Western, like different things. Anyway, we got a big grouping that came in. This is one of the talking GI Joes. So it's a pull string. He's not wanting to work right now, but it is like a 1964.
Wow.
I've got extra clothing.
Oh my
Like
Lord.
this is the original, one of the original wood, like foot lockers. I'm trying to think what else I had come in. This one here this is just me processing things for eBay in the back and got things going. This is another Ken
We got
that from the same time frame, like 60s time frame, but check this little suit that has the tuxedo front
oh
and
my
everything.
gosh.
So I bagged that all the suit up together. It's just so I can show you some of the quantity that came in with that group. We might walk to the back real quick, just so I can show you that. Oh, before we move on, this was also like a drug bust dog
Oh,
from one of the GI Joe, but look how many, there's 10 of them. And then I've got, check out all the accessories. And then look at those two bags of like rifles and accessories and stuff. But it's just, they just came with a
that's crazy.
ton of toys.
Are you amazed when people bring stuff in sometimes?
Oh, I am. Yeah. It's just surprising that people would have that many things at their home. So if you want to come this way, we'll check out just a few things in the back. You can just see quantity. These are already processed. I've contacted a couple guys that like this stuff and they just haven't made their way in yet. But of course, I've got to keep moving through product.
Absolutely.
So I've already got it priced and processed. Check out this covered wagon.
Oh my.
It's a horse and carriage. It's a Johnny West. And then, oh yeah, check out this whole stack here. So this is
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. That's in the original box. It's
Wow.
got the saddle and everything, but check out all this. Geronimo, General Custer, Eric the Viking. This is all Mark's playset toys. And somebody brought that whole thing in. We also have a Johnny West adventure
right.
buckboard.
That's 60s, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like you're in that kind of 60s, 70s on some of the stuff. I've got a couple that are 70s, but also this piece here was pretty neat. This little,
Wow.
what was that? Enemy Ace. And that's a GI Joe playset deal where it's got the
Oh,
dog and the
boy.
guy in the middle, extra clothing, but that's a brand new and sealed type item.
Wow.
But all that came in from one person for the most, I take that back. Most of it came from one person. We also had a secondary person that brought a couple things in, but that same person is talking like they might have 2 or 3 times more than that
Oh
tub
my
full.
Lord.
And so we're getting through some of that stuff, just trying to work through it. Again, I've got guys that might be swinging in. If you're interested, swing in. But we're continuing to get like just interesting items. Oh, the country camper from Barbie, that
Oh.
piece came in. It just this is stuff that I've set aside for a secondary eBay guy I've got, so we're just working through product.
Very
So,
good. All right.
it comes in all the time,
It's
so
exciting. I like
like
the
I
news.
said, if you can't see it on the floor, if you let us know, we can probably find it somewhere.
All right. Very good. Hey,
Yeah.
happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays to you.